Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Overnight, the Australian bulls once again got themselves into a spot of bother as they tackled the resistance at 69.25.35. As you can see here, the recent high was 69.29 and overnight was 69.24. So from the challenge, the market clearly has rejected and posted a bearish outside range day that now waits for confirmation. If so, then we could see a break of 68.60 triggering that bearish confirmation and looking down towards the region of 68.25. Later today, all eyes turn to the RBA's decision on its monetary policy. While the jockeys saddle up for Melbourne Cup, elsewhere the Reserve Bank of Australia will present its next interest rate decision and rate statement on Tuesday, that is, at 2:30. While the RBA is widely expected to hold rates at a record low of 0.75% or 3/4, much of the attention is expected to be on the rate statement, which usually accompanies the rate decision. The statement is expected to remain dovish. So if this is the case and the confirmation is supported by this pattern, then we should expect to see further weakness. I did highlight there was a bit of divergence and that came through and also helped the market sell off last night. Moving on to the euro, well, we've got also a bearish outside range day and now waiting confirmation. From the rejection from that outside range day here, you can see the market did look towards 111.80 and clearly withdrew the challenge after posting a short-term high of 111.74. Now, if we get a break of 111.15, this supports my view and also the bearish outside range day and looks towards a target of 110.65, which is still holding as support. I do expect to see weakness to come back and eventually sell off further, but let's take one step at a time and see. First of all, we can break 111.15 and then down to 110.65. Dollar yen is recovering a little bit better than I expected, but still I am looking to shorten the market towards 109.0520 as that was the rejection area and also from the divergence. Technically, this is not supportive of the current three candles that we've got. So therefore, I do expect to see these gains returned and look back towards the downside of 107.85 to 107.1535. The pound is somewhat a little bit bearish as the market breaks down further from the technicals and also the RSI and the MACDs married up to support the negative case. Therefore, I am looking towards 128.40. Now, a break of 127.85 will give us the exposure down towards the region of 124. Do be on your guard in case we get a rejection like previously. Gold, a little bit weaker, and failed to take out that level of 1,516. At the moment, I'm waiting from the weeklies to support the ADX to come back into a trend because when it was bullish here, the ADX was strong. When it was bullish here, the ADX was strong. We don't have a trend at the moment, so we're range trading, and therefore we're still likely to see this range at the moment of 1,495 to 1,516 to continue. Wrapping up with oil, it reached my target, $57.55, and retreated. Now the technicals are a little bit mixed because we've got a long-legged doji. And the doji is one of the most revealing signals in candlesticks because in theory the doji acts as an indecision against traders. And at present, from the challenge to the upside, the market is somewhat mixed. So I'd be neutral here because we have reached my target and look for opportunities to come back into play if we get a dip back towards support either at 55.10 or $54 a barrel. Well, that wraps up for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday poll. And I hope you enjoy the great start to this new day.